Podcast is Major General G.D. Bakshi, defense expert. Tehseen Poonawala, political analyst, is with us. Ravi Srivastava, political analyst, also joining us on the broadcast, as does Abbas Haider of the Samajwadi Party. I'm going to begin today's debate by asking a simple question to Dr. Anand Ranganathan. Dr. Anand Ranganathan, party politics aside, and I don't want to begin with the party spokespersons for exactly this reason. Aren't there some things that should be above politics? What's quite curious about the position that Mr. Gandhi has taken today is that his own party inside the parliament has been at pains to explain that they're not insulting the army, that they are raising questions only on the government. But Mr. Rahul Gandhi's statement today does exactly that. Says that our Jawans were beaten up at the LAC when the government says exactly the opposite.
Good evening, Madhav. Look, as it happens, someone across the border has also been muttering today. So, Bilawal Bhutto and Rahul Gandhi are behaving like twins separated during Kumbh. But while one has an identifying mole right under the wig that warms his empty skull, the other is behaving like a mole, a Chinese mole. The same Rahul thought nothing of Chinese incursions and transgressions before 2014 during Congress rule. Let me remind him what his advisors said, I quote, "The India-China border is not yet defined. And so when the Chinese make incursions, it only means that they haven't entered our territory," unquote. The same Rahul was tight-lipped when China occupied 640 square kilometers of eastern Ladakh during the UPA, a fact reiterated by UPA's own foreign secretary. Who knows? Perhaps, calling for the breakup of Ladakh was an obligation on part of the Congress in that MOU that it signed with the Communist Party of China back in 2008. The same Rahul was tight-lipped when China managed to make 600 excursions into the Indian side between 2010 and 2013, including in 2013 when the Chinese entered 28 kilometers deep into our territory at Dapsang, including on June 17, 2013, when the Chinese transgressed deep into Chomar, an incursion the UPA did not disclose for 3 weeks, Madhav, for fear of public anger, forcing cancellation of the defense minister's visit to China. The same Rahul remained silent even as our trade deficit with China, that was mere $1.5 billion in 2004, ballooned to $37 billion by 2014. The same Rahul and his minions were then saying that Galwan, the very same Galwan that Modi is being accused now of losing to China, that same Galwan was under Chinese occupation before 2014 as, quote, "Since 1962 war, China has extended its control over the entire Galwan River," unquote. The same Rahul and his advisors then were reiterating the fact that McMahon Line and the LAC, unlike the LOC, remains unidentified and undefined in most places and is categorized under differing perception. Even the status quo is disputed by both sides. So these transgressions are historical, unquote. Madhav, right from the time when Dr. Ambedkar resigned from the Congress in 1951, warning that under Nehru, India was being made to fight China's battle, was championing China's cause, and that its quixotic and suicidal foreign policy would lead to, quote, "ruination of India," unquote. To the Congress presiding over a loss of Aksai chain, but being nonchalant about it, saying not a blade of grass grows there. To it maintaining silence to this day on China occupying 640 square kilometers of eastern Ladakh during the UPA. To Congress's defense minister gloating about lack of infrastructure on our border being a deterrent. The Congress has been hypocrisy personified on China. Just 10 seconds. Hypocrisy भी एक सीमा होती है. But that सीमा, it seems, is the starting line for Rahul Gandhi. No wonder his Bharat Jodo Yatra is uniting India against the Congress.